One of the cool things about PRINCE2 are the idea of the principles. Okay, these are different. You don't see these in some of the other bodies of knowledge, and they are quite unique. So what is a principle? So PRINCE2 says that they're universal, which means these things we're going to talk about apply to every project on the planet. Okay, they're self-validating, which means they're proven. We know that if you do this, they'll be successful, and they're drawing from experience. All right, so for your project, it'll make you more successful. And finally, they're empowering, because as a project manager or a person in a project, you can actually say, hey, if we're not doing this bit right, or we're not following that principle, we are putting ourselves at more risk by not doing the right thing. Okay, so that's the idea of the principles. So what are the 7? So here we're going to quickly rattle through them. Number 1, continued business justification. You would be amazed how many projects are out there that nobody actually knows how to stop, or actually have spent so much money, nobody's got the guts to stop them. All right, so every day that project should be proving that its business case is valid and that the business still wants it and needs it. Okay, right. Number 2, learning from experience. It is amazing how many projects make the same mistakes again and again and again. And in fact, project managers during their careers make the same mistakes again and then again and again. It is quite incredible. So we should have, and we must have, a principle that says, learn from experience, stand on the shoulders of giants, go and see what the other guys have done. Some of the failures, the big famous failures, you think if those guys had just looked at Google for 5 minutes, they'd have found that they're the reason why they were going to fail, but they were so arrogant they couldn't be bothered to do it. All right, so learning from experience. Defining roles and responsibilities, making sure everybody knows what their job is. Remembering the PRINCE2 layers, make sure that the project board are directing, that the project team are managing, and everybody knows who's delivering, and don't get it blurred up. Project manager, don't jump in and start mixing cement. All right, that's what it means. Make sure you do your job and everybody knows what your job's going to be. Right, next one, managed by stages. This is the middle bits in the project life cycle. Right? So PRINCE2's got a very interesting approach to processes when you get to them. But every stage should have an end stage. All right, and at the end stage, you stand back and go, did we get what we said we were going to do? Does this business still want this project? And are we likely to be successful? Because if it doesn't pass certain criteria, this project should be stopped. Now that should have been defined at the outset of the project. But these end of stages is your chance to actually stand back and go, you know, guys, we ain't going in the right direction, or we're going to achieve something, but it wasn't what we were asked to do. So do you want to keep on going? Right, the next one is management by exception. All right, so there's lots of things that are happening every day. And these are all good things. So, you know, you look at loads of highlight reports, right? They're like postcards going, we're all having a lovely time. Don't you worry about us. What PRINCE2 is saying is we only need to manage the things that are going wrong, because we can assume that we've done a good job of planning the project and therefore things should be going right. So the project board, for example, doesn't need to meet monthly. It only really needs to meet if there's a decision to be made. And this is quite often an issue that you see with projects. And if those project boards haven't got any decisions to make, so they meet just because it's a good idea, what do they start doing? They start meddling in management and they start meddling in delivery. Same for the project management team. Do they start meddling in delivery because there's not enough management going on? So always being really clear about managing by exception. That's a core principle in PRINCE2. Focus on products. Yeah, this conceptual thing in PRINCE2 is about, don't think about the tasks and things you have to do. Think about what you're going to get when you've completed it. So it's like standing at the end of the journey and looking back and going, what will we have? And that's where the quality management comes in. Define what you need, deliver it, and then confirm you got it. This is a really tough idea, product management or managing by products. Yeah, it's one that you, for those of you that are used to putting up Microsoft project and doing lists of tasks, will really struggle with. All right, but it's fantastic if you can master it. And finally, tailoring to suit the project. Yeah, so lots of different projects running different ways. PRINCE2 can run with PMI. If you're using the APM body of knowledge, it can work with that. If you're doing Agile, it can work with that. Project 13, whatever it is, you can tailor Prince to fit it. There's some rules around tailoring. Yeah, but generally, nobody's expecting an average project to do all those products. Yeah, and all those documents and all that sort of stuff. You just do need enough to get the job done. All right, but don't lose control. That's the important thing. All right, everybody, that's it then. That's Prince2 and its principles. I hope you found that interesting. Hope you're going on to do the course. If not, thanks for listening.